Sri Lanka's unfolding political crisis threatens to turn into a bloodbath unless order is restored. That's the warning from the Speaker of Parliament after the President sacked the entire cabinet, appointed a former President as Prime Minister and suspended Parliament last week. Yogita Lamai takes up the story.
He's back. Mahinda Rajapaksa, who suffered a shock defeat in presidential elections in 2015, took charge as Sri Lanka's Prime Minister on Monday. For the past few years, the influential and controversial politician has been looking for a way back into power. And now he's been put there by none other than the man who defeated him in the last election, Maithripala Sirisena, Sri Lanka's president who sacked the country's cabinet last week.
I categorically state that the appointments were made in accordance with the Constitution and on the advice of legal experts. With all respect, I completely reject the charge that what was done was a violation of the Constitution.
The sudden move has triggered unrest. On Sunday, armed guards of a sacked minister fired at a crowd. One person was killed and the minister has now been arrested. Outside his official residence, supporters of the ousted Prime Minister are continuing to gather. He's refusing to budge from his house and his position.
We are the majority in Parliament. It is not necessary for us to create a crisis. Let the Parliament decide who has the majority.
Mahinda Rajapaksa is a man credited by many in Sri Lanka for ending the country's decade-long civil war. But when in power, his government was accused of human rights abuses and corruption. In Sri Lanka's political potboiler, it's hard to predict what will happen next. Yogita Lamai, BBC News.